Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Carol Meekins in the TMJ4 studios.
I'm Steve Shamraz, coming to you live from the corner of 6th and State, right next to where this project will soon be built. Those venues will sit on part of a site that you might remember was occupied by the Bradley Center. That iconic facility was torn down in 2019 to make way for Fiserv Forum. Now, the timeline for this next part of the construction is swift. Building could start later this year. A grand opening is scheduled for next year. The announcement was made at a news conference this morning and includes two venues, one with a capacity for 4,000 people, another that can hold 400 to 800. Developers call this layout unique and say the amenities offered will separate this project from other music venues currently in the Milwaukee market.
The social, economic, and cultural impact of this project is substantial and will serve Milwaukee for decades. We'll be employing hundreds of people to build the venues. And once we are open, we'll have dozens of full-time employees and hundreds of part-time employees.
We want to be that destination where people come to work, where people come to live, and obviously people come to play.
The price tag for this project will hover right around $50 million. Promoter FPC Live is part of Frank Productions of Madison. It does not intend to ask the city of Milwaukee for a dime to build this venue. These new venues will join a long list of clubs and music halls stretching across downtown. This map, not a complete list, but it gives you an idea of just how many places in Milwaukee we have to see music, from the big boys like American Family Field and the Summerfest grounds to the smaller venues like the Rave and the Riverside on Wisconsin Avenue, which is by no means small. If you are a fan of live music, this is good news for you. New venues means more shows and more options. But what if you're a local musician? We talked with one artist today who is happy to see this development coming to Milwaukee, but he knows it was not built with the local acts like him in mind. When the Bucks and FPC Live unveiled their plans for a new Deer District music venue, they described it as incredibly flexible.
This is a venue you can almost do anything, from your weddings to your annual meetings to your concerts to your watch party.
Two general admission music halls able to handle crowds of 400 to 4,000 people. And they'll do it with a level of luxury we just don't have in Milwaukee.
They're going to have amenities that no other venues have currently. And so that will separate these venues from anything else that exists right now in the market.
That sounds nice to Chris Porterfield. He's a local artist who's taken his band Field Report from Milwaukee basements and living rooms to national tours. Porterfield says the new Deer District venues will fill holes in the city's music scene, but by drawing in more big national names. And what has happened in the past when we've had a hole? Does an act just skip Milwaukee?
Yeah, they'll go to Madison or Chicago and not play Milwaukee, which is heartbreaking. It's a bummer. Because we deserve those shows, and now we'll probably be able to land them.
Porterfield has no illusion these venues are designed for the little local artists. While they may find some work here as an opening act, he says the purpose of these new facilities are selling tickets to national tours.
As far as impacting local artists, it'll be more shows to go to and more concessions jobs to have. That's kind of about it.
But if you're on the local scene, this is not a place that's built for you.
No, we are not the ones in mind.
Still, it says something about Milwaukee's music scene that FPC Live wants to build here. Mayor Cavalier Johnson says they chose Milwaukee for a reason.
I believe that the people who are making these investments have a reason to feel bullish about Milwaukee. I believe that they're making decisions to have these investments in our city because they believe that they can be successful.
And a big part of the confidence that they can be successful here in Milwaukee comes from the amount of public dollars, again, that FPC Live is asking to build this project. The amount of public dollars is zero. The company is buying this ticket to business in Milwaukee with its own money, which says something about this city right now. We also talked with the owner of Linneman's River West End. He tells us competition is nothing new in the live music industry. The local venue's been hosting concerts for nearly 3 decades. Jim Linneman says his venue can only hold a couple hundred people compared to the couple thousand at the biggest of the new sites. But he does not see these new sites as direct competitors. He thinks this will help the entire Milwaukee music industry.
There's going to be people that are going to flock there from other areas of the state, from other areas of the country, that'll be leaving those areas and coming out to smaller places like ours to spend money after the show. And I think it's a plus.
There is some concern the little guys might not be able to survive after all those sparkling new facilities are built. So can Milwaukee's music scene support so many places to see live music? We'll talk about that coming up on TMJ4 News at 6. Milwaukee is the city of festivals. We've been that for a long time, but the music venues are going to make a run. We want to know, what's your favorite concert venue in the Milwaukee area? Just visit our Facebook page and let us know your favorite.